Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time, well, we did technically make it through the Grand Cathedral, or damn close to it in one day. Unfortunately, close wasn't quite enough, and I had to retreat, come back, get all the side loot that I'd missed, and then we took down the Necromancer, who fell to his death? Question mark? I don't know. Hard to tell. Anyway, a quick thing that got put on my attention. Atlus is kind of being a little stickler about spoilers, so this is your official, hey, this is a Let's Play, there will be spoilers warning. But anyway, today, it's time to take on, well, apparently the Necromancer raised the human corpse that was sitting in the courtyard. Seriously, I don't know why we didn't clean this thing up. It's just been sitting there for a couple days. That thing probably smelled to high heaven. Oh, and before I forget, we have some memorandums to read. The Melancholia Crystals, an unusual and dangerous Magla crystal that few knew of until recently, characterized by the peculiar form and the rampant pulsing of the Magla inside. Massive Melancholia crystals can form very quickly, magnitudes faster than average crystals. They are seldom discovered, and the conditions that form them remain unknown. In addition to causing surrounding creatures to undergo a volatile change called melancholization, it's just going Akashic all over again. It also attracts abnormal worm-eaten animals and even humans at times. As the rate of growth increases, the light it emits may change, at which point it becomes a trance crystal. That would be one of these big red nasty ones. A dangerous crystal that attracts raging creatures to its side. The rigidity of the crystalline structure cannot withstand its rate of growth, causing myriad fissures invisible to the eye to grow on the surface that radiate Magla. They appear like a bewitching flower, and as they have the ability to attract living creatures, some scholars call them Magla flowers. Melancholia, a word uttered by the necromancer Zorba, thought to be an invocation of magic where the Magla within one's body irreparably bursts, causing biological functions to turn irregular. The phenomenon drives most creatures to uncontrolled violence, and bizarre changes can occur throughout the body, depending on the degree of its progression. Lovely. The portraits of past kings. A magnificent room in the Regolith Grand Cathedral adorned with portraits of the kings of generations past. The custom has been for a portrait to be made on a king's ascension to the throne, which was then displayed within the royal palace during his reign, and later moved to his grave after his death and burial. However, the Grand Cathedral was built on the land that used to be the royal cemetery, so previous kings' portraits were moved inside when cathedral construction was complete. Probably for the better, except for the fact that Zorba just, shish kebabbed them all. Half-blood. Children born to parents of disparate tribes. Half-bloods often inherit physical attributes of both tribes, as evidenced by Zorba and Maria. Oh, Maria's a half-blood. Oh, right, yeah, we knew that. While it is theoretically possible for any of the tribes to bear offspring together, conceiving a child between differing tribes is less viable than with the same tribe, therefore they are few in number. Even in metropolitan areas with diverse populations, those with mixed heritages are rarely to be seen. Half-blood children are often ostracized from both tribes they hail from, due to their unnatural appearance. The typical characteristics they would otherwise inherit from each tribe can be underdeveloped, leading to smaller wings for a half-blood Ishika, or a singular horn for a half-blood Clamar. They are greatly misunderstood, generally isolated from others, and face unjust societal disdain. I wonder if Louis is actually a half-blood and he's just hiding it. That'd be a hell of a trick. This is Zorba! Circeum Zorba, part of the entourage Louis brought with him to the royal funeral. A skilled mage who demonstrated such fanatic loyalty to Louis that he willingly descended into necromancy. His single horn and closed third eye suggest a half-blooded Clamar and Mustari ancestry, and discrimination he faced for these circumstances likely led to his blind fanaticism. Oh, goodness. Alright, time to go play with the human.
It's all well.
Once we're outside, we're going straight for that monster in the plaza. Are you ready?
Yep.
On guard!
On my knight's honor, I will protect the city. Zorba's calamity ends now.
Oh, crud. This thing's gonna be raising all kinds of hell out here. Oh, shit.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
Most likely, yes. Oh, God.
If it makes it to the
Dude,
city.
that face. Oh, my goodness.
It's biting us!
Getting some serious Attack on Titan vibes here. Fuck me, that is wrong looking.
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
Oh, goodness.
It's coming!
Ah! God, that is fugly.
Look at the size of that thing.
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it.
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
I don't know. Pull something out of our butts.
Look there. That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
What the hell is going on with this little carousel?
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso, knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size at least.
Bludgeon, huh?
Start by attacking the body.
I call upon royal power within.
Alright. What the hell are you weak to, buddy?
The power of fire.
Not that.
We can do this. By this power.
Light!
Not that
Is
either.
everyone alright? Take this!
Man, that body can take it, though. Oh, he uses light skills.
Oh, please.
The hell is that Oblivion Dust skill? Actually, can I hit the head from here? Resisted magic. Oh, okay, so that's the gag.
Flare!
You're gonna be neutral or weak to physical, aren't you, buddy?
We did it! Now we can go for its heart.
That's the play. Oh, I didn't realize you were expecting something there.
We strive for!
I really wish I had an actual attack for her. Ooh. Homo Avadis lost their balance for one whole turn.
I call upon royal power within.
I imagine you're still resistant to this.
No, time to go offensive.
Right on target.
Crit, nice.
Let's go. Hold on, time for some close combat.
Is that take this?
I can't afford to hold back. Withdrawing.
Fall back,
You first.
you pass,
To the rear
you
guard.
fall back. And let's see if this reflects like I think it will. Nope, just resist. They're regaining their balance. He's getting up. The fuck, is there a house inside his ass? Minions.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
There be minions coming out of there.
Nice!
All right, let's take a nice proclamation here. Just on the off chance that that's gonna be a problem.
The power of fire.
Neutral.
Healer! No way. Healer!
Yeah.
Flare!
Blast him again. Ambush assault! Ow! Oh god, that hit everybody.
What? The shell's back to normal. That arm seems to restore the shell.
Then that arm's gotta go.
It might take some effort, but maybe we should try taking that part out.
Not a bad idea.
Right there!
I can't afford to. Ah! I call the lightning.
I will heal.
Nice.
Light!
Should probably be using some Moss skills here. Swiping arc. Ah,
Oh, please.
that did some damage.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay, we might be burning some turns here.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
You know what? You pass.
I shall fight. Let's get on with it.
You fire off the AoE blast.
It's up to you now.
The power of lightning.
Take some chunks out of those.
Healer!
And then you're healing the group.
You're not out of this yet.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Yeah, his mid-level magic doesn't do much, thankfully. Woo!
Huh, take this.
I can't afford. Let's do this.
We'll combine our strength.
Buy another one.
I call the lightning. Not done yet.
As long as they don't double tap the mage, we'll be good.
Oh, please.
Yeah, those attacks are the irritating ones.
I
Okay,
won't hold back.
so I'm healing.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Huh, right there.
They yet cling to
I
life.
shall fight Mage. The power of ice.
Alright, one hand's gone.
Now let's work on the other.
Okay. Which means, yep, he only gets to hit me once with that swiping arc. Actually, hold on. Do I have a, what's my synthesis? Mahama.
We'll team up.
Flare.
Still up? Observe the enemy.
Huh, take this.
Still standing, I see.
Those arms are beefy. Double Hamon again. He knows better than to cast that on my main, huh?
No holding back. Burn to ash.
We did it!
I will fight.
Oh, that hand was weak to fire. I think we're okay.
Light. Come on.
Now!
There goes the booty.
I stand ready.
Huh, right there.
Now, what's the closing the distance? This should do it.
Yeah, he does better with the magic, even if it is weaker.
Vitus power. Flare. Huh, take this.
Who needs igniters? Stepping back. I call upon royal power within.
Kind of wish I had a warrior on him instead of mage right now. All right, ass up. Here come the minions again.
I think those soldiers are coming again.
Lovely.
I know! I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers.
Ask Gallica to distract the troops to drop their endurance. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Leave it to me.
Let's cast that line twice. Ooh.
I did it! Just... let me rest a bit.
All right. Nice job, Gallica.
Hold back. Light.
Now let's deal with these.
Let's push through.
And immediately just done with.
To safer ground.
Into the fray.
That's interesting. I have no target.
Huh, right there.
Oh no, I can actually hit
Can't
it.
afford to hold back. Mage. What a mess.
No, I'm all
I
right.
shall vanquish evil. Be frozen.
Because the ambush was defeated, the attack failed. Incomplete regeneration. Oh. His ass is not fully restored.
Vitus power. Flare.
So one good Hama might break it again.
Right. How's that?
Now! Aim for the horns!
It sucks that my best magic attacker is also my only real good healer.
Now, what's the play? Are you prepared?
You know what? Burn some magic here,
You
buddy.
will.
I knew you'd help.
There you go. That wasn't terrible.
I won't hold back.
Yeah, I know. Resisted, don't care, still does a good chunk of damage.
I can't afford. Ah! The power of fire.
Oh, I would much rather have had him on frickin' warrior. All right, here come the minions.
go.
I still can't move.
Ah, don't worry about it, Gallica. I got this.
Observe the enemy. Huh, take this!
Now, what's the play? Are you prepared?
If these guys have a weakness.
They die hard.
No, well, it's not ice. And pain. Wonder if it's better to just guard everybody and save the resources, because I can't break that in one hit.
Let's push through.
That I can.
Aim for the heart.
This is not a difficult fight, but it is kind of a slog.
Stand.
Soul Scream, that's new. Gained 4 turn icons? Oh, he's got this gag. I wish I'd guarded.
Nice job, everyone.
And that's his turns.
Ball.
Let's go.
So he's got that gag, huh?
Light.
That's like a classic skill that press turn bosses have. The ability to turn 1 turn icon into multiple half turn icons.
I stand ready.
The fact that he could get 4 off of that, though, that's scary. There's a crit.
Hold back. Mage. Let me rethink this.
Huh. You know what? You're gonna heal us. I know, it's a waste of MP, but
Thanks.
he's still higher up on MP than I am. And I hit harder.
Flare. A tough one.
It's alright, one more round of this should do it. Hulkenberg should be able to kill it, actually, right here.
Sorry about that.
Yep, there it was. Alright, Big Fugly is down. Hopefully for good. Whoo! 2,200 mag, 3,000 big ones,
Not bad. If I said
and
so
rank
myself.
ups and levels
I shall
pretty much all
rise to the
around.
occasion.
I continue to grow.
I'd expect no less.
Ooh, Dakunda. Remove all debuffs. Nice.
Finally, it's over.
Yeah, that was a slog.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again.
Oh,
I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
oh, I figured we did get a message here. We did all we could. It wasn't your fault. There's no easy answer here, no, man. Sorry.
There's no easy answer.
I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice to live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself.
True.
He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Eh?
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again.
Ah, so this is how we make a name for ourselves, by being the ones that slayed the human instead of Louis.
I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
Please don't do
You're the
that.
ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace.
Dude, I can see his chin flickering from the shadow.
Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing.
Yep, that's the whole point here.
Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward, so long as you let it.
Yes. You're right.
There we are. We've officially thwarted the plan. No reward, though. Little sad. Allies united.
It's a shame we
Met your contact in the northern border for. Wow.
couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
Oh, I see. I'm getting all the progression trophies. That's what it is. I'm getting all the progression trophies from the demo.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Yeah, big king guy upstairs.
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous.
Not really.
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
All right.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
Oh. Let me guess, I gotta wait till the time would normally have expired.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Agreed.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
Let's hone our skills. Let's gather information. Let's rest up for now. Yeah, let's get
Let's
stronger.
hone our skills as best we can.
Calamity averted. There it is.
A fine idea. We can never be complacent in our strength.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria too.
Same. Oh, hello.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents.
Who are you?
We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock, apparently. All very shocking, I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say. But right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc.
I love that even he had to chuckle at that.
Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Yeah, a real piece of shit is more like it.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Well, sucks to be them then.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Oh, so that's who this guy's name is. Atlas Batlin. Or Albus Batlin. Alright, I need a night off here. My crew needs some R&R time.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
Mm-hmm. News travels fast, I see. Just the one. Who'd you hear it from?
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eating a thing.
Sad.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Yeah, they finally realized the king contest and how it works.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
The 22nd, huh?
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
Alright, so I got me some free time. Meanwhile, at the Senate Council Chamber.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
No, sorry, the populace ain't gonna believe you. You ain't gonna have the royal scepter, and if you try it, the rock will probably smite your ass.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own.
Good God, I thought you were a woman.
That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Ooh, I like her.
'Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Jesus, he fits irritated man perfectly.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places.
Ooh.
It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
Only until the coronation. Besides, it also means this old fart's invincible right now.
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it.
Eh?
A duel could overcome this sorcery.
Ooh. We gotta challenge Louis to a duel, huh?
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
Damn.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
I don't think I like yours much better, buddy.
Beasts, the lot of them.
Jesus.
A dog is happiest on its leash.
See? This is why I don't like you any more than I like Louis.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Oh,
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
I was probably thinking you didn't want to hand the crown over to Louis or Fulden.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So the 22nd, huh? So I do have about a week worth. Huh.
First up.
We've got a few days left before Fulden makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Louis. We can't waste any time.
Indeed. Perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. 'Twould seem bounties are available at the recruitment center again as well.
Oh, yeah?
The recruitment center? Won't it be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, dead? After a debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. They'll probably run screaming.
Huh. Interesting. Waiting for Fulden to make a move. While waiting for Fulden to make his move, you can go meet various people, spend time with your allies, or prepare for the battle against Louis. Accepting requests from townspeople may open up more locations in the city. Always be ready to lend a helping hand. You can exit the city via Tradia, yep, I remember that. I hear a voice. Having obtained the Follower's Echoes ability from Gallica, you now periodically hear your followers' voices. Spending time with your followers will in turn increase the support they give you. If you happen to sense their voice, seek them out. Access the follower menu at the left on the D-pad. Select the follower and travel to meet with them immediately, damn. Hulkenberg wants to hang, huh? Alright, let's see what bounties we have here.
Accepting a bounty is not a bad idea. Plus, it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg.
Alright, bounties. This must be this, right? Bulletin board. There's sure a lot of wanted posters.
Oh, yeah?
Ah, the bounty hunter ranking here. First place is, Katharina. The Katharina, yeah.
Yep.
But these contracts aren't anything you couldn't handle. It'd just take a while to catch up to Katharina. I thought this was where I was supposed to go for bounties. Oh, maybe I talked to you for bounties. Ugh, the captain's gone. The Grand Cathedral's a mess. My work keeps piling up. Huh? What, you in for the bounties? Oh, sure, have a look. You can accept bounty requests at the recruitment center. The targets are very powerful, but you'll be rewarded in kind. Bounty requests are added over time, so don't forget to check back periodically.
Oh, it's good you haven't been found out. Maybe I was worrying too much.
What do we got? Man-Eater Manjula, Fiend of the Wastes. I intend to slay the Menor. The informant should have more details. 10k, rank 2. Why not? Let's pick it up.
10,000 just to defeat this monster? I guess they must really be struggling with it.
That's what you want.
This one caught your attention. It's a request to slay a Man-Eater Manjula that's said to appear in the desert south of Grand Trad. Even though it has the run of the desert, it usually hides in its entourage of wild dogs. Take out enough wild dogs and it'll show itself eventually. The military's short-handed, so this one's been rather difficult to handle. You still want the contract? Yeah, sure. You're brave for someone so young. Okay, it's all yours. To get to the desert, go through the large gate south of Simleo. After you walk a bit, you'll find it. Also, beasts aren't your only concern out there. You'll run into a swarm of sandworms if you're unlucky, so take care. As for the details, we're too damned understaffed to give you much, so go ask an informant. That bunch just rubbed me the wrong way, though.
Counting on you.
If you do somehow manage to slay the Manjula, bring back the rampage tale as evidence. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed out there.
Let's do it.
No deadline. Sweet. Oh, and I get some free courage out of this. Alright, so it's definitely worth the effort to grab bounties then. In all honesty, it looks like my only hangout is Hulkenberg. So it's either that, head to the desert, or no, that's Leon. Well, that's Leon. Where's Hulkenberg at? That's interesting. Oh, that's nice. You can actually see them have icons that let you know they're available. She's not available. Interesting. Right, let's get Hulkenberg's rank. Go. I love the fact that there's a button that just says go. I hear a voice. Yes, we heard this. Yes, we should go talk to Hulkenberg now. Oh, she was just conveniently in the inn. Well, double convenient. I can grab some info from the informant here about the Tradia Desert.
Want in on this?
Let's see. It lies beyond the large gate. Nothing interesting there. There's no shortage of people who have been attacked.
Between us.
They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valamo and giant birds. The worst is the man-eater. Not only does his breath burn like fire, so he's fire and poison. Should be wary of its howl. Its resistance to heat, fire magic is ineffective. The blaze only invigorates. Okay. Ice magic. Well, that's good to know. So no fire, all the ice.
Ah, 'tis you.
As I know, there's little left to do but wait, yet that doesn't mean more restless than anything.
Hail.
Ah, that's right. Have you got a moment to talk?
Sure.
Truth is,
Lately, I felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hoped I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me?
I'd get some exercise. I'd read a book, yeah.
I see.
A book, eh? The mind does tend to clear when you're fully absorbed in something. Though myself, I've always preferred the sword to the page. Care to join me in a round of swordplay training? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. It seems a fine opportunity to start you on some formal training.
Sure, let's do it.
All right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us.
All right.
Aw, it's not voiced. I'm a little disappointed. Come on, guys, you can voice your freaking social links by now, right?
A fine balanced weapon, no? Tis for training only, but you'd never know it from the grip and swing. It is most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I'd just become a royal guardswoman myself. It was not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night, I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Let me guess, Grace?
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better.
Sounds like a worthy opponent. Sounds tough. What was he like? Nah, sounds like a damn worthy opponent.
Well.
Hey, Mag.
Oh, nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above. Hulkenberg, is that truly you? So it is you. You've returned.
Rotanth?
Rodthanth, huh?
Oh, what a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the selfsame man.
Oh. And who's this pup? Pup? A friend of hers, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Seda, a friend of hers. You associate with this boy? They're disgraceful.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge the company of this elder brat. You were once proud member of the knighthood. Oh dear, we're getting that prejudice out again.
Why does that strike you so?
I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight.
You.
What?
Oh, call me yourself Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
Oh. Commander? You mean yourself? Damn, I really was gone a long time.
Yes.
Well, you wandered as a vagrant. I earned both of our share of honors.
Ah, so I see.
And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead,
I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
Ah, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and truly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow.
How dare! Choose your words with care.
No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg. He seems like a fun chap.
My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Are you okay? Don't worry about it. What a scumbag. He's kind of a jerk, my man.
He once spoke with more kindness than scorn. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged, after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Zeta, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now.
I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust. A bond!
I have not the luxury.
Reduces the mag cost of the knight. Hulkenberg may defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Oh, that's cool.
Pardon me.
Oh, begging your pardon. But how do you know that fellow who just left?
Merely an old friend. Sort of.
You don't say. Well, see you around. That was weird.
Very well.
Let us save our training for another time.
Yes.
100 drills or 1,000 swings. 'Twill take an unsparing regimen indeed to purge this distraction.
Oh dear. Hulkenberg and I return to the others, me with several new bruises. And 450 mag. I ain't gonna say no to 450 mag. Back to the hushed honeybee. I hear a voice.
He seemed promising, but...
Oh, Brigitta's available, huh? Who else is available? Hulkenberg has... Oh, I see. Ability to... Oh, I can see her 3rd rank. The party can now study the magic... Oh, okay, so I need to get them to rank 3 to get their adepts. Okay. So Stroll, I imagine... Yep, warrior lineage. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate up. Cool. What's Gallica gonna give me for rank 3 then? Adept gives the wizard. Monsterology Scholar. Enemy analysis and squad battle is now more detailed. I don't know what else. What other details do I need? What about Maria? What do you give me, Maria? Just healer enlightenment. Katharina, who I have no idea where you're at. Brawler enlightenment, pretty standard. Brigitta, merchant enlightenment, okay. So she's available, Katharina's not, Maria's not. I guess we just hang out with Brigitta.
Well, I'll not loiter in a store.
I mean, in general, you always take social ranks over social stats whenever you have a chance.
Just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. So you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your next assignment?
I'm in.
Now then.
All right, come in.
Now then.
It is a doggo!
This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
I get a pet dog. I get a pet dog? I'm sold!
There is one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes.
That's it. Is it actually some vicious monster? That's it.
What?
It sounds simple, yeah?
Yes.
It is, but you can't let your guard down. I mean it when I say I want no mistakes. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in the world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me.
Aww.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited. So I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you.
Why me? Why hide it? Huh. Alright, why me? Why are you asking this of me?
You.
Because you're as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Being associates has worked for us so far. You don't want us to be enemies, trust me.
Okay.
That's right.
Her name is... No, never mind. Call it what you want.
Alright. Not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigitta's dog. Oh, who's a good puppy?
It seems strangely attached to you already. Is this jealousy? Is this what jealousy feels like? I'm not sure I like it.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter.
Why do you know that? Did you look into me, ma'am? Did you look into my background?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of...
Long ago, there existed an ultimate magic. They say the Hero King of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Oh. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
Aww. Man, build me up and bring me down in one fell swoop there.
I'll be frank, Zeta. You're bad for business. But that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm sending igniters because they turn a profit. But I hate the damned things. From the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. Long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pinch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get even stronger, and the weaker only cast even further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no?
Yep, or do. I can sense Brigitta's faint expectations and trust towards me. There we are, Merchant Rank 2.
Still there. Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay.
Done already? I haven't done anything, though.
Huh?
Yeah.
You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you. Something impossible for me.
Oh. Dang! 2,500!
See you.
Until next time, we'll be waiting. Or at least the dog will.
And another 700 on top of that.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in the Tradia Desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital.
You're right.
How tragic for them to meet their end so close to their destination.
Exactly.
We've received a request. Shall we slay the monster ourselves?
Oh. That is true. We could go deal with that. It's not a bad idea.
Well then.
Or I could talk to Leon. That's also a thing. What do we got? Yeah, Leon can be ranked up. And that's pretty much it. Leon's the only other one we can hang out with. It's probably not a bad idea to do that since we've got 4 days. Though we are going to do some tweaking in the, well, not the memorandum, but I do need to do this anyway. The Senate. A council of sages who assist the king with political affairs, formed upon the unification of the 3 kingdoms. It consists of 5 members. The Prince of Montario, the Prince of Oceania, the Royal Army's General, the head of the Crown Theocracy, and the head of the Igniter Consortium. The offices are held by different individuals but have no set term, and while each member is theoretically equal in rank and voice, the influence of the Crown Theocracy has been increasing for decades. More specifically, ever since Forden took the office of Sanctifex and Sanctism became the state religion, Forden effectively became the Senate's primary speaker and representative, tilting the power balance. Oh, goodness. People's town criers. Here we are. Spokespeople for the Crown Theocracy. As literacy rates are low, they're also responsible for spreading proclamations and other important information to the kingdom's masses. Criers are often seen speaking on the street corners of larger towns, even when no major event is taking place. And closery, an archaic word of prayer and sanctism. Every person in the kingdom, regardless of religious affiliation, is familiar with this solemn oath. It is an extremely ancient word that predates the Ukrainian calendar, its exact origins unknown. Interesting. Dang, how much MOG was this originally? It was 500, so it didn't go down much. It only gave me like a 10% discount. I want to grab this for a particular reason, and it's the Magic Recovery hero passive that's there.
All right.
Because that is a really apparently good way to just keep your magic up. Is just to swap to the mage and bop small enemies on the field. Kind of like the merchant, just be able to bop enemies. So, really? I'm perfectly fine grabbing mage and, you know, tagging out. Well, well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I'm very pleased. Oh, it's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. Heroes fruits, ooh, thank you.
New skills, new possibilities.
That'll help, so I can, I do need to go back there because I want to do some skill inheritance. God, it's gonna be expensive though, but. All right, let's go take a trip out to the desert. See how much trouble we can get into out there.
Yep.
I imagine this will lead up my day and night just like a dungeon would. Oh, I could have just done all my frickin' academia stuff here.
Oh, it's going to be full of monsters past here. Is this where you want to explore today?
Yep, do. Crew needs experience, and we got a bounty to deal with.
Monsters seem to be on the rise, even this close to the capital. Doesn't take long to feel you're really in the wild.
Yes.
And present times make the capital a popular travel destination. We cannot stand idly by. This bounty apparently leads a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a mandula. Oh, there it is.
Just a sec.
Wait, was it monster just out? Did it approach because it sensed us?
So apparently.
Looks like it checked up on us and then ran away.
Well then.
Let's just focus on the smaller curs. It can't ignore us forever.
Yes.
So you aim to lure it out? A good plan as any, so let us be about it.
Fine, I'll go smack small fries. I've got the merchant on. Some bounties require a certain number of enemies to be killed before you can fight the main target. Once you defeated the required number, the bounty will appear. Make sure you're prepared for the real battle. Alright, let's go have some fun. Is this the merchant weapon? It's goofy as shit looking. But it seems to be doing pretty decent.
I see the enemy.
Forward! Push through!
Also, I am earning a shit ton of money. That's the power of the merchant. Ooh, hey, treasure chest.
We found good find.
Am I beating people to death with a giant abacus? I just realized that. That is a giant freaking abacus I am beating people to death with. Ooh, hello, at the treasure chest.
Nice.
Damascus Samshir. Oh, is that a sword? Oh, I needed a decent sword. Stroll has been like just hurting for a decent weapon. That is so much better. There's an item hiding in here. What is this? A gold beetle? The hell is a gold beetle? Oh hey, there's something worth fighting.
Time for some close combat.
No, I don't have the fire. This is gonna make this tough to beat this bitch. Ooh, trophy! Inflicted ambush damage against stunned enemies 100 times.
Time to go offensive. I call upon royal power within.
Ah, that's right. He's on Blizz. I gotta go change that. No, actually, this is perfect. He needs this for the bounty.
Hack and slash. Not done yet.
That did good damage.
Stand ready.
Nani?
Join with me.
What is Hammer of Justice? Oh. Inflicts a one-time weakness to pierce and does heavy pierce to one enemy. That's good. And dead. Perfect.
And that's that.
Because I really need that mag, and I really want that money. I need to get some ranks on this merchant, then swap to mage and rank that up a couple times.
Look.
I'm sensing something huge, and it's heading right for us. Seems like messing with its pack has made it really pissed off.
Oh, we're just gonna go right to the fight, huh? No chance to, reset and rearm. It's just Big Daddy.
Oh, right.
Oh, that is not small.
It finally appeared.
Damn, it's huge. Between the worms and this guy, the people in town are really just screwed, aren't they?
One certainly expects beasts in a desert, but for something like this to appear...
No kidding. This isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We've got to do something.
Stay present and
Watch
focus.
yourself. This is no mere worm, a wild dog.
Yeah, I can see that just fine.
Get ready.
Here it comes. Brace yourselves.
Peril! Alright, so we know this guy's got an ice weakness.
Power of ice.
You hit their weak point.
Woo! That did good.
Join with me.
You know what? Let's see the hammer of justice fall upon he.
Minor strength.
As the point of a sword.
Hulkenberg's
Dude, that looked rude.
Merchant.
And, you know what? Just for funsies, let's see what a gold attack is worth. I mean, I have 89,000. I want to see how much this does to him. 100 damage, that's not bad.
Tactic.
Ah, dick. Ah, resisted.
A bunch of ailments slowing you
Time to go offensive.
Actually, I'm gonna stay back because I'm doing magic damage.
Be frozen.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up.
Sworn oath of nothing.
Hulkenberg got them right.
Ooh, that didn't do near as much damage as I wanted it to.
Meet it.
Shake it up. I'll spend a couple grand on this guy.
I stand ready. Let us fight as one.
It's up to you now.
Yeah, this is definitely a worthwhile attack. This thing hits hard.
They yet cling to life.
Exposed a new weakness.
And here comes the fire blast. Ah, weak to fire as a merchant? That's not good.
Please.
I didn't know I was weak to fire.
I shall vanquish evil. Let me rethink this.
Fight here.
Hang on, I need a res. I need a res. That's important.
Hulkenberg,
the
your
enemy.
attack power's dropped.
I see you.
Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in
okay.
their weak spot.
We can do this.
I'm pretty sure I just guard here. Guess he fire blasts again.
Poison?
Poison? Ah, thank goodness. Okay, attacking stats are back to normal. Oh,
He's gonna wither away if we don't cure him.
Are you prepared? The power
you'll be all right, man. Nice. Rolled. A rusty weapon and a bone helm.
Satisfactory.
And not bad.
It feels good.
I have never known such heights.
Ranks. There. And the Rampager tail.
However,
That this bounty has been left unaddressed. The military must truly be short-handed.
Even so.
True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their responsibility.
yes.
I cannot agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized. For now, anyway.
Right.
Absolutely. That's enough for now, Zeta. Let's go report in at the recruitment center.
What do you think?
Oh, leave it to us. Shall we return?
No, I want to keep exploring. I want to keep punching things.
Oh,
I don't think there are any more enemies left on the map. I'm not seeing any more at the very least, and none of them seem to be respawning. Hold on, was that an enemy? No, that's just bones. Poo. All right, well, back to town we go. That's you guys. God dang it, man. I thought I was actually being attacked for half a second. That's disappointing. The enemies don't seem to respawn. Another night at the Grand Trot Cavern. Tavern. We've taken down that mandrel that was terrorized in the desert, so that bounty is all ours now.
Tis a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we've most certainly earned it. I'm glad we were able to help people too. Zeta, let's go report in at the recruitment center before we forget.
Don't worry, we'll get it done tomorrow.
Well, we managed to avoid the day of calamity, but that doesn't mean we should waste the time we've got left before the theocracy makes its proclamation.
So,
I agree. Louis is to be our opponent one day, and I would have us ready to face him, confident in our strength.
guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us, and then we can hit the hay.
All right, everybody's R&R'd. All right, first things first, let's turn in this mission here.
Surely not. You really managed to slay the bounty?
That's certainly its rampager tail.
Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You lot are something else.
Here's the reward as promised. Take it, it's yours. Gladly, good sir. 10K in the bank. And more importantly, courage. Hopefully a good amount of courage.
All right.
4 points of courage ain't too shabby. Ooh, getting close to rank 2 there. Oh. Hey, I got some popularity rank. My support is changing.
Amazing.
Oh, there's really 10,000 reeve here. I'm ready for more contracts if they pay off this well.
I'm afraid you can't. I don't have any other contracts I can offer you right now. The recruitment centers in other cities should also handle contracts. Take a look if you have a chance. Other cities, you say? Huh. I'll have to get to other cities first. Alright, let's go hang out with Leon today.
Yeah.
Ah, it's you.
Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it.
Aye.
If you're not too burdened, would you care to join me? Sure, why not?
right.
Ah, then let's be off. I've heard tell that there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but...
But that's...
Young Master Leon, it couldn't be.
Huh?
I know that voice.
Rangif?
Rangif, is that truly you? You made it out safely.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon. My goodness, look how you've grown. Friend of yours? How do you know each other? Yeah, friend of yours?
Hold on. Truth is...
You served House Alateus when our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangif, this is Zeta. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However...
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others?
That's...
After the human attacked, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No. Then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would, if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is in name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason then that I have to help somehow. Let's find a way to help. We can build some houses. Shall we take them with us? Yeah, let's find a way to help, man.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? An Akishka Marquis, Lord Hydron.
I see.
Marquis, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in, though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please. Our woe should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he's brushed me off before as backwater refuse. Yeesh, lovely. All the more reason I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees you. Let's go talk to him. Let's go set him straight.
You know?
I fear it might backfire if we... Wait, you're coming too? Moving forward, we'll be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. I'll make the time then. That's what friends do. I insist. No, that's what friends do, my man.
You?
Ah, damn, he liked that one. Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust in me, and all the Mog he's donating to the cause. Alright, let's make the warrior a little cheaper.
I feel more courageous.
You have my thanks as well, Sir Zeta. I've no doubt the young master is in capable hands. Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Oh, wonder if that means I can rank him up again next day. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Wonder when Maria will become available. Back to the hushed honeybee. I hear a voice. Ah, Brigitta's available again. Should go talk and see if Maria's available, actually. Maria! Maria seems to still be in bed. I hear stifled crying. For now, I think it'd be best to leave her be- Oh, that sucks. She doesn't want to talk to me yet. That sucks. Ooh, right. What is Brigitta going to get for rank 3? Merchant rank? Merchant's rate Improves the exchange rate at the mag exchange. That's interesting. Oh, this one doesn't have an adept. That's why. Well, let's go see her.
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. Have you come to work?
Of course.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. You can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you have questions, then get to it.
Jeez. Why is she so embarrassed about having a dog? I took the dog out without anyone seeing and walked her around the capital. Aww. She's a good puppy. Yes, she is. You're a good puppy. Aww.
It seems to have taken a liking to you.
But
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. That's what's cute about her.
It's proof she's smart. You jealous or something? It's proof she's smart.
listen.
But she's such a smart girl.
Oh.
It trusted you unconditionally, sight unseen, and you think that makes it smart? Sure, whatever you say. Aww.
But she's such a good girl.
I've never liked that thing, ever since the first time I laid eyes on it.
Why?
It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down. Head bleeding too, probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
It could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it.
You hated it? This poor little puppo? Why would you hate it? Hate's a strong word. Why?
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memories of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence. So I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I survived.
Damn.
It's a living hell.
It was hell.
I can't imagine. I see. Yeah, I can't imagine. Damn. I never have guessed to see who you are now.
What am I doing talking to a child about all this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Understood. Fine.
Sure.
You don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it. Plain and simple.
Yes.
Good. And while we're on the subject, a word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell, a bog of endless muck. And if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. And that's well within your powers.
Or I'd say that's well within your powers, sorry.
Therefore,
in addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with exchanging mag obtained from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you. Not just here in Grand Chard, but across the kingdom.
So that's how that works, huh? It's not just a random thing. No, she's actually doing something.
can stop me now.
And the merchant can have a second slot. That's good. Which would be nice because I don't have any good skills on the merchant right now other than spending money.
Even then.
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that.
Oh?
Grace tried to kill Louis, did he not? Then I imagine you're aiming for the same thing.
You there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do?
To improve the country. To make my mark. To help people like you, yep.
Honestly.
I want to save people like you, Brigitta.
I hated it.
If it were anyone else telling me that, I'd kill them where they stood. But for now, I'll restrain myself.
Sheesh.
I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
Jeez.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you.
Huh. Man, we are just... Wow, I'll take the 5,000. And a few hundred mag. Man, I'm sorely tempted. It would just give me a huge defense boost. You know what? Let's take it. I'll splurge a little.
Here.
Get it on me. I'm only buying one, thank you, though. Those are not cheap. Damn, I don't have anyone available today. That sucks.
the gods doing?
Huh. Well, if that's the case, we got tolerance and imagination. Let's work on tolerance. I have a place I can work on tolerance. Here we are. Greetings, elder boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustari tribe? We too are rarely seen in Grand Trod. I have indeed.
However...
So you've met other Mustari before, but I doubt you know everything about us, yes? So then, any interest in our history? It's why we live our lives secluded and oppressed. I'll share, if you'd like to know.
Mustari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right?
Yes, I will happily improve my tolerance. I'll burn the day here. Glad to hear it. Let's go elsewhere to chat, shall we? And all of a sudden he changes accents on me. Our tribe is called the Mustari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes.
What?
3 eyes? And that goes for every Mustari? What's it like to see for you all?
Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Mustari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion sanctism. Is it restricted to the Mustari tribe? I'm curious, yeah, religion is not sanctism. Is it restricted to the Mustari tribe? Do only Mustari practice this belief? That's correct. Normally we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why at times politics gets involved and distorts its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be.
That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated.
Some try to spread their teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex, and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the masked tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. I feel learning more about their existence has improved my tolerance.
Alright.
2 pips. And that one's gonna have to grow for a while.
Pleased to hear it.
It may be worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Alright, let's see if anyone's available at nighttime. Maybe our lovely merchant girl again.
What is it?
No. Brigitte is not available tonight.
Amazing.
Interesting. Well, I guess we continue to work on tolerance.
Yeah. Next up is...
I mean, yeah, I know I could be, cooking the food as well, but I'd rather actually just be getting the stats.
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put these in that pot.
Then...
Okay, the next thing we need to prepare is the cockatoo woolly cloud omelet. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. How do we do that?
Use less oil. Don't whisk it. No, if you want a fluffy texture. Damn, that's a tough one. Shit. This is what happens when you don't cook very well. My ability to cook sucks. I think you actually cook these on... I think if you want fluffy eggs, you cook them on a lower heat.
Let's try this.
We need to cook it on over a low heat.
Oh, so we let the residual heat slowly finish the eggs. Gotcha. Time to get started.
Gallic and I poured our hearts into the preparation. The technique using low heat allowed the eggs to develop a soft and airy texture. Let's serve it to the customer.
Nice job.
The customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Seta.
Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel my tolerance has improved yet again. 3 pips this time. God, that's gonna take a while.
The announcement is soon.
So Forden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be, anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral.
I doubt that.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Honestly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human after all.
We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold.
Huh. Simply wait, huh? The grand announcement is tomorrow. As for my followers... Oh, Stroll is available for his level up. Well, far be it from me to deny getting him to rank 3. Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the Day of Calamity in mind for me. So I'm in a bit of a bind. This regards Lord Hydron, the landowner and Grand Trot my family's Lord Caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever, and not in the good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout sanctus, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. Oh, lovely. Which means when he sees me, he's gonna be in a real frickin' happy mood. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Ah, right on cue. Oh, he's a bird person.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not?
It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron. But how do you know me?
Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard of at least rumors of Hallia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray?
No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is...
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Hallia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Are you implying I should do this as some sort of manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear?
Damn.
They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider resorting to the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. I'm sorry, restoring. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. Are you giving up? What about your people? Yeah, dude, come on. Yeah, what about your people? What about everyone from back home?
Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people.
Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere?
You needn't to worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
Oh, my good lad. I'm sure it must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. You have terrible phrasing. Yet you won't help. Yeah, you have terrible phrasing. Yet you won't help. I don't know. We'll go with yet you have terrible phrasing. You should choose your words more carefully.
Stop.
Oh, Leon really liked that one. Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rengif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide.
No.
Please, don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
Yes.
Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Halideus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought, restore it to its former glory, or, I should hope, to greater heights still. I'd heard you'd been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should... Inheritance?
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one.
Oh, so you were unaware of it. I suspected as much given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate, Of this I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Can you think of any leads? Let's go investigate.
Well then.
Sounds like an investigation is in order.
Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so...
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No, we do this together, my friend. But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve. Rank up! Oh. Keeper Inheritor of the Warrior's Virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Our first adept class!
Of course I'd like you to come.
The Sword Master. Very nice. Oh, you can even see the names as you unlock them on the sheet. Like I can see the word mage, I can see healer, merchant, brawler, knight, warrior. You can now study the Sword Master in Academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially. You're just like him in that respect.
I'm not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Not bad. Stroll and I return to the others. With 1,000 mag in my pocket. Whew. Damn, Stroll, you and we hang out good. Back to the Hushed Honeybee. Alright, I can hang out with Brigetta, but I think we will save that for another day, because I imagine the moment I finish it, things are gonna get real quick. So, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more fantastical racism, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.